In personal finance tools, AI is starting to act less like a search engine and more like a decision filter. When someone asks for the best budgeting app, a pricing comparison, or which money management tool to choose, the AI answer does more than provide information. It creates a shortlist, and according to the June 2026 benchmark, that shortlist is concentrating around a small number of brands. The important commercial lesson is simple. Being known by AI systems does not mean being selected by them. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. The benchmark looked at personal finance tools across 1,517 observations, 6 AI platforms, and 3 high-intent buying clusters: discovery, comparison, and pricing evaluation. The shape of the market is already clear. Monarch Money leads the category with an AI authority value of $6.6 million. YNAB follows at $5.3 million. Rocket Money sits in third at $3.5 million. After that, the market drops into a middle tier that includes Every Dollar, Good Budget, Quick and Simplify, and Pocket Guard. Empower, Copilot Money, and Tiller trail further behind. This matters because AI systems are compressing a broad category into a much smaller recommendation set. For consumers, the field may feel like 2 or 3 serious options before deeper research even begins. The most important pattern in the benchmark is the gap between visibility and recommendation power. Monarch Money appears in 68.8% of observations and earns top 3 recommendation placement in 49.2% of cases. That is strong AI discovery performance, frequent retrieval, frequent shortlist inclusion, and consistent recommendation position. YNAB has a different but also powerful profile. It appears less often than Monarch Money, but when it appears, it tends to rank extremely well. Its average recommended rank is 1.91, the best in the category. Then there are brands with the opposite problem. Tiller appears in 10.5% of observations, so AI systems know it exists, but it earns a top 3 recommendation in only 0.2% of cases. Copilot Money shows a similar visibility without recommendation pattern, with measurable appearance but limited cross-platform recommendation strength. That is where broad AI visibility reporting can become misleading. Mentions may look reassuring in a dashboard while decision stage prompts are being lost. The benchmark separates the category into 3 public buying clusters. The first is discovery. Prompts like, "What is the best budgeting app?" This is the largest entry point in the public data set with a modeled opportunity value of $16.2 million. Monarch Money leads, followed by YNAB and Rocket Money. The second is comparison. Buyers asking head-to-head questions or narrowing options. This cluster carries $15.2 million in modeled opportunity value. Again, Monarch Money leads, with YNAB and Rocket Money behind it. The third is pricing evaluation. Prompts about pricing, feature tiers, and value. This is the highest intent cluster in the public dataset with $14.3 million in modeled opportunity value. For personal finance tools, these pricing and comparison prompts are especially important because the buyer is already close to choosing. Recommendation position at that point can influence which app gets installed, trialed, or paid for. The report points to a deeper reason recommendation power is concentrating: public evidence architecture. AI platforms build answers from structured public signals. Official documentation matters. Independent comparison coverage matters. Review ecosystems matter. Community discussion matters. Consistent positive framing across those sources matters. Monarch Money and YNAB appear to benefit from deeper and more consistent evidence layers across the category. That gives AI systems more reasons to retrieve them, compare them, trust them, and recommend them. Quick and Simplify is an interesting case. It has the highest net sentiment score in the category and very strong performance in Google AI overviews, but its recommendation footprint across other major platforms is less developed, which limits its total AI authority value. That tells leaders something important. Sentiment alone does not control the shortlist. A brand needs distributed evidence across platforms, sources, and decision stage contexts. The sharpest warning sign in the benchmark is Tiller. Tiller is visible enough to be retrieved, but AI systems almost never advance it into the top of the shortlist. Its AI authority value is only $27,000 despite measurable observation presence. Its average recommended rank is 4.98, the weakest in the category. That creates a commercially dangerous position: brand recognition without recommendation trust. For growth and marketing leaders, the response is structural. It means strengthening entity architecture, improving source diversity, earning more credible comparison coverage, and shaping public evidence at the stages where buyers ask AI for help deciding. One pattern we repeatedly see at LLM Authority Index is that brands can look visible while still losing the buying moments that matter most. The leadership takeaway from this personal finance tools benchmark is that AI discovery is becoming a shortlist market. The brands with the strongest citation architecture and recommendation position will capture more first-touch consideration. The brands with weak evidence layers may continue to appear, but appear in ways that do not move buyers forward. For executives, the priority is to measure recommendation position, not simple visibility. Track high-intent prompt clusters. Understand which sources AI systems trust. Build the public evidence layer that supports selection. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.